on episode, what are we on, 6? Yeah, Melee Burst Sparking. If you're wondering what there's anything like really crazy, nothing in the so what I mean by that is usually at the end of the episode they show off something new, or they just show off the product. Nothing, we're probably not going to see anything for like at least 2 weeks, I would say. Even then, I'd probably just say after the CoroCoro when it releases in May. I enjoyed this episode quite a bit. There's a little bit to talk about, and also something I did actually notice. If you're wondering how I watch these episodes, I use a VPN. Find out how to get a VPN. Stop asking how I watch the episodes. Yeah, we're gonna get started with talking about it. So this is the Curse Satan Challenge. Satan's Challenge. So basically, it's the whole thing where you gotta prove yourself for Silas. So we got a couple of random bladers, you know, they look funny and whatever, and then after we of course got Ranjiro and of course Hikaru and Hyuga. So obviously Ranjiro is trying to, you know, make some moves. He wants to prove himself. He wants to make everyone know that he is an awesome blader. But also there's this funny bit where he's yelling and everything, and Hyuga's not paying attention to him at all. And then after he's like, "Hey, I'm talking to you." I thought that was really funny. So basically, Rantaro comes and so does Volt, and I believe this is where they actually talk about the whole like Sparky thing. So the whole plot of this is just like, prove yourself that you have the best Sparking Bay, defeat the legend. Literally, you hear it in the opening. Literally hear it in the opening. So they're going over it. So before you can challenge Silas, we do get, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, yeah, there's this funny bit where Hyuga's looking at Silas, and Silas is just trying to ignore him, and he just keeps on making, faces at him. And then after Silas makes a little, he goes, "Blah!" And then after Hikaru makes a face at, Hyuga makes a face at him back. And then after Hikaru's like, "Hyuga, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Ah." And then after they go, "Oh, what?" They're getting excited before they can do anything, before he wants to try to challenge him. Well, it's like, no, you gotta prove yourself first. I'm assuming that, something like that. That's why they're just going through the training. I don't know, not like prove you know what I mean. That's why I'm guessing the whole thing is like a challenge. Prove yourself that you're able to do what you can do, and then after challenge Silas. If I say Silas, it's just gone in between. Obviously, Ranjiro is also sort of like the gag for this episode with Hyuga. So they're both trying to train, but they can't. Silas is just doing it with ease, obviously. So the whole thing is like they're training each day. And the mom wakes up Hikaru, and he's like, "Oh, where's Hyuga?" And she's like, "Oh, Hyuga already left." And then after Hyuga's like, "Silas, battle me!" It's sort of like Drum, but a little bit more annoying for when he wants to challenge someone. Obviously, Silas is working. Ranjiro is also trying to work and trying to prove himself. It's really fun to see. Then after, I believe, Rantaro tells him just to go to the Bombers group just to go and practice. And, you know, that's what he does. Oh, and he does this really silly thing where they basically wear a mask that's Silas. So that they can, I have to put that in the thumbnail. I hope I do. If not, whatever. It's so hilarious. That was really funny to see. Oh, and obviously they're having, there's this funny little bit where it's like, for your sake, I told Hyuga to go practice there. He's like, "Oh, whatever, you don't have to do that." And after Rantaro's like, "Oh, that's so cute." Then after, Ranjiro freaks out because of the stupid mask. It's so funny. The mask thing is just what really gets to me. And obviously, Hyuga is actually getting some development here. Before, it was sort of like, I would say, very new to this, and he did not know what he was doing. So he's like, "Yeah!" And he kind of sees like Silas there because they're practicing, and he gets this flaming aura, and he finally gets better at doing the sparking shoot. And he gets a new launch, so he kind of like, he gets ready, moves his hand back, kind of switches, moves the launcher in his front, and then after he launches his bay. Because now he's got like a cool, unique launch, and he actually does the sparking shoot, and so does Silas. And obviously, they always got to do the, "Nani, you can do that sparking shoot?" Then after Hyuga's going at it, they're both clashing, and you know how King Helios has King Strike? I'm assuming they're both just gonna have the same moves, just renamed to the Super Ring, because he has Super Strike. Going at it, obviously they're all excited, and it was like, whoa, Silas is like, nah, you thought you were gonna lose something? Universe Drift goes like crazy, and he's like, oh no, Hyuga, hold on. Yeah, man, well, he's drifting, then he does Universe Drift, and obviously it's where Universe kind of like parries, and then after he goes for it. And you see Exceed do this cool thing where you see kind of like hit part of the stadium, and then it gets out of the attack. And we see this cool thing, which now explains what we saw in the opening of Sparking, where he basically is powering up, and we see this flaming hair. So it sort of reminds me of like Aiga's resonance, but it seems like this is like the sparking resonance that you can have. There's even the cool impact frame, which I thought was really nice with the lines. You see even a nice gradient right there of orange and red. And we get to see the avatar. So the big difference between Hyperion and Helios is that Hyperion has a sword, while Helios is more of a shield, which, it's fine. Again, for something cool like Helios and Hyperion, you would think they look a little bit more distinct, but what are you gonna do? He makes his special move, which is Super Strike, and one episode you see Silas, the other episode Silas loses. He just lost. I mean, to be honest, I kind of just like, so I said this on my Twitter account at Zanky, Z-A-N-K-Y-E. I basically said this: it seems like each character will just get 2 episodes for it, where it's like the build up to them, and then after the battle where they just beat them. Now, to be quite fair, before people start, oh my god, they beat Shahama, listen, the whole thing is like 26 episodes, right? In total, not counting like, oh no, it's 52 technically, no. It's a full episode would be like 26. We're getting half of that, right? So they gotta really speed up the pacing. So that's why the start of it is them practicing. They go up against Vault, okay? That'd be like the first episode. Then after, Rantaro and Ranjiro, they battle against them and they manage to like beat them, right? Then after, Silas meets him, beats him. Like quick dash. So I'm okay with it. Another thing too people don't understand, first of all, the whole Legendary Blader thing, I'm a little bit confused in this, because that's the whole thing, right? The whole Legendary Blader status, right? If you are confused, see my manga review, which I believe I should already have a playlist on that. See it on the channel, not just search Zenki Sparking Manga. The whole thing with Legendary Blader is just a ranking, right? Just because they're a Legendary Blader does not mean that they're invincible. They can still lose, right? This is Beyblade Burst after all. And to be quite honest, it kind of makes sense how each character has been defeated so far. Okay, Rantaro and Ranjiro, here's how they lost. They both literally did so many matches against each other with Hyuga and Hikaru that they both developed a strategy in the 4-way battle to where they were able to pierce through the Ragnarok Typhoon, and that's how they beat them. Right? They got so much practice going up against them. With Silas, it's literally the same thing. We see the start where Silas absolutely fodders them. Then we see that they go through the training. After that, they go up, Hyuga goes up against Silas, and the reason why he was able to do so well is because 1, he was able to get the resonance with his bait. 2, he was able to master he was able to successfully do the sparking shoot, which is literally what the whole opening is. Oh, and he celebrates. Cue the Final Fantasy music. I don't know if I can play that for the copyright, but you know, it's like da 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 da. Beats him. Obviously, Silas gonna be a little bit upset. The following episode is super interesting. It's gonna be sort of like this. It's a lot of battles. It's a lot of battles. Now, if you notice, we can see right here that it is Helios versus Valkyrie, Glide versus Glide. And then after, Satan versus Hyperion again. I believe it's like Listen to Your Spirit or something like that, or something like Base Spirit or whatever. I would check, but it's very just quick, to be honest. I'm assuming this will be building more on the idea of them connecting with their base and the whole resonance that was kind of built on from Turbo / Jose, then after kind of expanded on GT and Rise. Super curious to see where that's gonna go. And you know, that's it. This was a good episode. I am very curious on Frida La Joya. Now, I suspect that 7 and 8 are going to be going through this whole, like, whatever tournament thing this is. Then after, maybe we get the introduction to Free. I don't know. It solely just depends on, like, because Fafnir comes out at the end of May, so trying to predict the release is kind of weird because sometimes they do the episodes way before the release. Who knows? I hope we do get some info soon. Super excited to see it. These episodes are enjoyable. Obviously, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think of Sparking so far? And let's do some battles. This is the best part. What's gonna do? We'll do like a couple rounds. Silas, man! Why'd you gotta get so arrogant? It's like Louis all over again. Except it makes more sense. Why underestimate the character that has the double chassis, Silas? Why? Why? Kind of funny how Silas is like, oh wow, you really wanted to challenge me? Next episode, oh wow, fair play, you beat me. Let's all right, fair enough. I really like too, even though like in real life it's not really to the extent that the anime does. It's cool seeing like the whole little pivot thing that they do on the stadium and then after go and attack. I really like that. Okay, last one. I will make this one very, very quick because I really just wanted to try it out. Oh my god, Brave! See, you see how Brave just kills it right away in the small stadium? Oh, I gotta use the big one. These are the battles ahead of time for the following episode. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Brave kind of hits a little bit weird, like this. Yeah, but I hope you enjoyed the battles. Obviously, also stay tuned for more videos I'll be doing with Brave Valkyrie. I have a lot of stuff coming up I'm working on, and yeah, leave a comment. If it's interesting, I'll probably do it. Brave left the stadium and said, hold up, let me drop my sticker. It beat Cursaden while dropping its stickers. Oh my god. Alright, well, shout out to Brave, I guess. No, that's it for now. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode review, and bye.